What's up, YouTube, man? Welcome back, man, to another video, man. If you're new to the channel, man, my name is JR, and I did 10 years in the Georgia Department of Correction, and I share prison stories, man. I let y'all know what's going on behind the walls. Now, this particular story, man, some of it took place on the yard, man, but the pack had landed on the yard. And y'all know, man, from watching all these prison stories, when I say the pack, y'all know what I mean. Cell phones, ganja, everything, all that stuff. Chris Brown, everything. Stay tuned, man. So I had to be at Riverbend for like a month and a half, man. I'm still getting used to the chain gang. I'm still getting used to the ways of living in prison and how people be acting. Just everything about prison. I'm still new to it. Mind you, I've been there a month and a half, but I'm still new. I'm a new jack. That's what the old school vet would say, bro, you a new jack. So now, man, at Riverbend, they call 3-yard calls. They might call 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 1 in the nighttime. Now, this particular time, bro, they used to open the yards for like all 3 buildings on the east side. You have a section of the yard that's fenced off, that's in front of J building, a section that's fenced off in front of I building where I was, and a section in front of H building. Now, all these yards, one of these yards had basketball, all the yards had basketball court, but the middle yard now, no, the middle yard didn't have no basketball court. The middle yard had a soccer field and a track that you could walk, and a volleyball court. So what they'll do is when all 3 buildings go to the yard, they'll open these gates. They separated, but they got gates that you could go through each gates and go to different section of the yard. Now this particular day, man, they call night yard. So it's probably like 6 o'clock or something like that. They call night yard after we came back from chow. Boom, they call night yard. Get ready for yard. Get ready for yard. So you know me, I put on my soccer gear, football gear. Put on my football gear. I'm getting ready to go out there and play some night ball with the Hispanics. That's everyday thing, man. If they call yard, first block, first yard, the second yard, and third yard, I'm out there all yard call, man. I'm full of energy. I'm trying to burn some steam. This is what relieves the stress of you being in chain gang. I work out, I train, and I go play soccer, play basketball sometimes, even though I ain't no too much good at it, bro. They call yard. I went out to the yard. I'm getting ready to go, do my thing. I look on the soccer field. Ain't really nobody out there. All the Hispanics out there, they ain't dressed for soccer. So I'm like, what the heck? I see my dude Psycho. I was like, Psycho, what's up? He's like, man, they ain't playing today, man. They ain't playing today. They ain't tell you? I was like, nah, man, ain't nobody told me nothing. Okay, I see my dude Al. Me and Al came down to the camp together. So it was pretty cool. We was all in the dorm together. We was in C dorm together. So me and Al started busting laps. We walking out of the yard. We just talking, vibing or whatever. And I'm like, man, bro, something don't feel different to you? And he's like, what you mean? Now, if you ever had been to chain gang, bro, you know when something is different. You know the atmosphere, everything just changed. The whole energy of everything just changed. Mind you, people just doing regular stuff on the yard. You might have some of the Bloods over there having a meeting. And I'll never forget while we walk around, the Muslims was offering salat. Mind you, it was a whole bunch of them, bro. It had to be like 60, 70 Muslims out there, bro. So while they offering prayer, you had Muslims there standing security. You know, when they offering prayer, they had like 4 of them, bro, who just lined off behind them, standing up while they pray. And what they'll do is when they finish praying, the other 4 that was offering security, whatever, they'll pray. So we walking around, man. I was like, something strange, bro. Something don't feel right. Mind you, you had people playing basketball, people doing all type of stuff, but you see certain dudes they in deep conversation, and the way how they looking, you could tell that something going on. And Al was like, man, I don't see nothing. So, whole time we walk around, we doing laps. I'm like, something ain't right. That's all that going on in my mind. It's like it's about to be a war or something, bro, because I done seen it before. And I'm like, something ain't right, bro, something ain't right. So I'm bust a couple more laps. I see Sako, my African homeboy. So boom. I tell Al, I'm like, I holler at you, bro. I'm trying to go holler at Sako, see what's going on. I holler at Sako. Boom. I'm like, what's up, Sako? He's like, my youth, what going? I'm like, man, what's up, man? I'm like, man, ain't no football playing today. Or some of the guys, you can see more guys usually be playing basketball, but some of the guys, they wasn't playing who you normally see on the basketball courts. So I'm like, man, what's going on in the yard? He's like, no, nothing, man. He was like, man, something finna happen. So I was like, something finna happen. He was like, no, my youth, it ain't nothing serious, man, but something finna come in. He's like, bro, he said, stay close, don't stay too far from me, man. I might need your help. So I'm like, the heck? Anyways, man, we go around there to the basketball court. Mind you, they had on this side of the yard in front of H building, they had a big basketball court that had a shed over it. It's covered and everything, but you had like about 6 more basketball courts, bro. You know, you have the ones that the shed would be the top tier, the good guys. The other basketball courts would probably be the scrap. For dudes like me, I can't play basketball like that. I could do my thing a little bit, but I ain't. Hey, anybody play me, they're probably 9 times out of 10 they're gonna beat me on them. So, anyways, me and him went over to the basketball court, bro. We went shooting a little bit. I see one of the blood guys came over there. One of the head bloods over there. He came over there. He's like, man, say Sacco. Sacco went over there. They talking for about 5 minutes. So I'm like, what's going on? He's like, man, something finna go on. He came back. He tell me, he's like, man, something finna go on. Just pay attention. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, what is finna go on? You keep telling me there's something finna go on. Like, what's finna go on? He said something finna drop. I'm trying to see what's gonna drop. I don't know how it's gonna drop or nothing. Boom. We there, man. I see my little dude DJ. I knew DJ from the county. Hispanic dude, man. Real cool. Real good brother. I see him. I'm talking to him. Me and him talking. Soccer walk off close over to the fence over there. How the yard was set up like facing this way to how we was facing. You had the fences and you had 3 fences. You had one, and then you had one probably about 5 feet. That's where the about 5 feet where they had the perimeter, where the perimeter car will drive around. You know the car keeps circling around the perimeter and everything. They drive around every 5 minutes. You see a car driving around the complete circle. And over there you had the woods. You had a little flat land, and then you had the woods or whatever. So me and DJ there talking. Next thing I know, man, I see about 3 guys, bro, running out the woods. Now how the dirt was, this was like Middlesville, Georgia. How the dirt was, it's something like red dirt, but it's not really red. Like red clay. It's not really red though. But these dudes was in camouflage, bro. They had the camouflage like the brown matching to the ground with little grass stuff on their suit, like some real military operation type of stuff, bro. They came. One dude had a duffel bag. He running with it. The other 2 had something in their hand. They came. They like this. They just throwing stuff. Boom, over the fence. Throwing stuff. Boom, over the fence. Mind you, it's officers on the yard. But it was one officer in the corner, but it was so much people lined off at the fence, bro. Like, the guys knew exactly when they had to be talking to somebody in the woods, bro. They knew it exactly, because you just seen a whole bunch of people, bro. Bloods, Crips, Muslim, white boys, everybody, bro. The white boys usually be playing volleyball. They ain't even over there at the volleyball court. Bro, them folks went throwing them things. I just see dudes start catching. I see Sacco, he grabbed like 2 of them. Now I seen one end up getting stuck between the fence, bro. Between these 2 fences, the one that's on the yard, that separates the yard and the perimeter to where the car is, because you got another fence on the other side of the road where the perimeter is. So it's 3 fences. One got stuck in between the yard and the second fence. Bro, this white dude, man, listen, bro, this man was going under the fence. They lifting the fence up, bro. By this time, the officers couldn't see nothing. They lifting the fence up, bro. I'm like, bro, it's so much going on. I'm in shock. I'm just standing there like this. Because I'm like, bro, this look like some real movie type stuff, bro. These dudes just came out the woods in camouflage and just went to throwing the packs. So while the white dudes, they trying to lift the fence up to go under there, you can see him stretching his hands under there, but he couldn't really reach it, bro. You seen the perimeter car flying coming down. You can see the lights, because it was kind of dark, but the yard got a whole bunch of lights flying coming down, bro. The dudes there done took back off running. So while the white dudes trying to go under the fence, you see about 2 or 3 officers, bro, come through the gate from where the soccer field is to over where we was, running through the gate. And you could actually hear the radio, bro, like a whole bunch of talking on the radio. They running over there. You look over there to the west side of the compound, you see officers coming out of G building, running out of H building. They running, coming on the yard. Boom. The white dude, he actually grabbed his stuff, man. He went right up on it there. He had a whole bunch of scratch. You could tell the fence was scratching him, man. Grabbed it or whatever. By the time the officers ran over there, bro, people just went to move in different ways. And we looking, I'm looking like this. When I look, it was a package, bro, in black tape stuck up in the fence. One of them got jammed up in the fence, bro. So the officers came over there. They're like, everybody get off the fence. Everybody get off the fence. Everybody get off the fence. They looking. The perimeter car didn't stop. They looking over there in the woods or whatever. You could hear them just corresponding, a whole bunch of talking on radios or whatever, man. So they running everybody off the fence. It's a whole pandemonium on the yard, bro. You could tell. You could see dudes, though. In the cut, dude's like this, tucking stuff, just moving all around. So I see Sako, I see me at his rug, his Muslim rug that he pray on. I could see him, boom. I could tell something was inside of it. But like I said, I'm still amazed, bro. I'm still stuck in the same position, bro. I'm just looking around like, what the heck, bro? I still can't believe this just happened. So now they come, they deep on the yard. The police is deep on the yard, bro. It's probably like 20 of them. They open the gates. They're like, whoever in H building, come to this gate. Whoever in H building, come to this gate. Whoever in I building, go to the middle yard. Whoever in J building, go to the top yard. So everybody just started splitting up. Dudes started splitting up. I'm like, man, let me stay in the back. I seen Sako. He was close to the back too, bro. Dude's going through the gate. While dude's going through the gate, we could see an H building. While we walk over there to the gate in front of I building, I'm seeing H building. They already, because we was slick on H building yard, so they was going on faster. Dudes was getting pat down. So I'm like, oh shit, they finna pat people down. But while you looking now, I see a dude right at the fence. He went like this, threw something over to the fence at one of the guys that already done went through the gate. Boom, he caught it. Nobody seen it. Boom, he slid right off in H building. So I'm like, damn, that was smooth right there. These dudes is brave, bro. Dudes will do anything to get that package, bro. So while we went and lined up in front of our building, Sako was in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. They searching people. So he got up to the gate. He got his pride rug like this. Whatever he had, the stuff he had, bro, was inside his pride rug. So when he went there, boom, the female officer is Sergeant Jackson. She went to pat him down. Boom, boom, boom. Went to pat him down. She was like, you could go. When I went up there, she started to pat me down. She was like, hold on. What you got in that rug right there? I was like, man, come on. She's like, what you got in that rug right there? I was like, man, come on. Search me, man. I'm trying to get off the yard. I'm trying to create a distraction for him. So I'm like, man, search me, man. I need to get off the yard. I started putting on real big, man. I'm trying to get off the yard, man. Boom, boom. So she was like, hold on. Hey, you. Somebody stop him. Boom. Sako then went in the building. He good. So she was like, come on, let me search you so you could go. Boom, she got on the radio after she searched me. She was like, hey, it's a bald head dude just came in there. He got a pride rug. Oh, look out for him. Boom. So I go in there. When I go inside the building, I see Sako. He about to hit the other door to go into where the dorms is. Boom, he going there. It's a white girl. She working in there. She was pretty cool. When we go in there, she opened C door. So when she opened C door, it was a lot of noise in there, but you could still hear somebody on the radio. Oh, you seen that dude? Or whatever? Boom. He go in the dorm. Boom. About 10 minutes later, bro, when everybody come in, we seen Sergeant Jackson. She come in there. You feel me? Mind you, when we went in the dorm, Sako, he had made some moves. Boom. Put stuff where he's supposed to put him. I guess he had him broke everything down because he went behind his tent by himself. He went. Everybody really talking about what just went on the yard. You hear people like, man, I see them niggas just came in. Them niggas just throwing things. I'm like, oh snap. So boom, now Sergeant Jackson came around. She went to looking in each dorm. Boom. We see her. She going A dorm. After she finished looking, she going A dorm. They had everybody, bro, stand up by their bunk. She walk around looking at people. So I'm like, oh snap. She finna recognize Sako. I'm like, that's crazy. So boom, you hear one of the Muslim dudes like, say Ak, get right, Ak, get right. She looking for people, man. So boom, you see a couple of the Muslim cats. They went to his bunk. They went to going in different directions and stuff. You know, they putting stuff up or whatever. Everybody pretty moving fast. Dudes who already had their stuff out, who ain't went to the yard, just regular having their phones and stuff. Boom, they went to putting up. You could tell when people panicking. They, boom, bro. She got around the R dorm, bro. They tell everybody lined up. I stand up like this. I'm looking over there at Sako. Boom. She walk around just looking at everybody. She walk up to me and she stopped. She looked at me. She kept going. She go around. She got around the Sako bunk. She stopped. She was like, oh, it's him. He had something in that pride rug. So he was like, what you talking about? I ain't had nothing in no pride rug. So she like, he had it wrapped up in there. So Lieutenant came down there. Oh, Lieutenant Fireball, he was like a real hound dog, man. He come down there, and Lieutenant Fireball, he knows Sako real good, man. He come down there. He's like, oh, Sako, what's going on, man? What's going on? What the sergeant saying? You brought something off the yard. He was like, man, officer, man, lieutenant, man, I ain't bring nothing off the yard, man. This lady see me with my prayer rug, and she think I bring something off the yard. Why she gonna accuse me of bringing something off the yard? And she was like, I seen him. He had something in there. They got all that stuff that them people throw over the fence. That's all she kept saying and kept repeating it. So boom, she kept saying and repeating it. So lieutenant now told Sako, he's like, man, come out here, man. Let me talk to you. Come out here. So she was still in the dorm. She was like, I don't care what you say. Because people in the dorm like, man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. You ain't seen that man with nothing. It's just different people chiming in. She's like, I don't care. He going to the hole tonight. He going to the hole tonight. They going to the hole. And she just kept saying that. I knew he had something. I knew he had something. See, they found some stuff in H building. They found phones and stuff. Obviously, they nabbed somebody in H building, bro, with some stuff. So that she's saying that. She was like, I know it's something in here. I know it's something in here. This time, bro, Sako had to be out there about 20 minutes, bro, talking to the lieutenant, bro. You could see they talking. You could tell at points it was somewhat getting aggressive, and at points it was cool. So boom, the lieutenant opened the door, let Sako back in. He called the sergeant and the regular officer. He's like, come on. So Sako came in the dorm. He said, man, look, man, attention to the dorm, man. He said, man, I got 500, man. 500, man. And he said to one of the ops, he said, let me get one of them things, man. Let me get one of them things. So that everybody went to going to him like, what's going on? He was like, look, lieutenant was like, bro, somebody got to go down for this. Somebody got to take the charge. So Sako was like, man, say, man, I got 500, man. 500, man. Whoever take the charge, man, 500. So you just seen dudes like this. Dudes was looking. And then the old dude named Reggie stood up. He's like, hey, man, I got it, man. Just tell me what to do and what to say, man. I got it. Need them 500. Then I heard somebody else was like, man, I'll do it. So Reggie was like, oh, hell no. I'm doing it. I know I'm good for it. I know out money good. Y'all just give me what I need to get, what I need to bring out there, and I'll give it to them. So boom, they went into the cut. They went to talking and whatever. Mind you, the lieutenant and them there, they went into the booth. So when they went into the booth, boom, Sako went to the button when they got everything organized or whatever. Dude was like, he started packing his stuff up, bro. Old school Reggie went to packing his stuff up. Rolled his mat up and everything. He's like, man, I'm going, man. Y'all ain't got to worry about nothing, man. I'll go sit down for about 2-3 weeks. It ain't no problem with me, man. I've been doing this. I done did plenty of bits. I know how to do my time in the hole. So I'm looking like, damn, this man just got there and said 500 off top. And he finna give up a phone to the police. So boom, he went to the button, he hit the button. You could hear him, you could see that the officer in the booth and the lieutenant started talking, because you could hear something in the speaker that's in the dorm. Boom, talking. Next thing I know, he opened the door, bro. And Sako was like, hey, sir, Reggie, come on, man. And Reggie just took his stuff, bro. Took his mat, had his stuff rolled up in his blanket, bro, and drew him out there, bro. And went right around to the rotunda where the drawer is to the bottom. And he just went and put the phone in there, bro. Like, lieutenant came out, bro. That man didn't even say much. Boom. Put him in cuffs and took him out of the building, bro. When he took him out of the building, Sergeant Jackson came in there. She was like, I know that wasn't him. I know what y'all got going on. It was him. I know it was him. I seen with that pride rug. It was him. So everybody like, man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Ain't nothing going on. You just want to get that man locked up for no reason. So I'm like, damn. Money do make you things get away in the chain gang, bro. You got paper, bro. You could pay somebody to take your charge for you, bro. If the officers allow it. Sometimes they allow it, bro. And this man just came off top. And then Lieutenant Fireball, bro, he just let that man, somebody had to go down, bro. They just want to put it on the paperwork that somebody took the charge. Something happened with some stuff coming over the fence, coming on the yard, and they want to know that they caught somebody. They want to know that they caught somebody, they had something. And sometimes they will do that. They were like, man, just give me this and give me that. So we going by her business, going by our business, so we ain't got to be bothering y'all, man. So after everything cooled down, man, I went over there and I hollered at Sako. I was like, damn, man, that was close. He's like, yeah, man. Yeah, my youth, man. Reggie took the charge. And he was telling me, he's like, man, sometimes that's what you got to do, man. That's what you got to do. He was like, Lieutenant was stressing that the Sergeant Jackson was saying it was him. And Sergeant Jackson was like, lock him up. But he was like, he ain't got nothing. And he was like, man, I'm going to have to put you on an investigation. So Saka was like, man, he told him, man, hey man, what if somebody just come up and say that they did? And he was like, oh man, we could work with that. I just want to have everything on paper. And that's exactly how it played out. And that's exactly what happened, man. That was crazy, bro. Seeing them dudes even running to the yard, running across from outside the fence, bro, throwing football. That was my first time seeing the pack being landed in chain gang, bro. And that was crazy. Dudes coming in full force, full camouflage, bro. That was crazy. That was a hell of an experience, man. Y'all might hear me talk about these stories, but and visualize it, bro. But you really had to be there, bro, to see this. It was a real movie type scene, man. For real, man. But I appreciate y'all checking out my video, man. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all know I'm gonna be dropping soon again, man. A lot of peace, a lot of blessings, a lot of respect, man.